Assalamu alaikum dear students. I am Ghulam Hasan War, lecturer Higher Secondary School Magam Girls, Magam Badgam, and today I have got the opportunity to be with you once again, and I'll be discussing a very wonderful and very important rule as per our language is concerned. And this rule is a grammar rule, because grammar helps us how we can speak English correctly, how our language will be good. So today I am discussing about narration, and you call it as direct and indirect speech in English. So before I discuss about the rule, let me tell you why this rule is there in English. Because the grammarians have given us certain rules, those rules that help us in speaking English fluently. So we must not forget, or we must not take it easy to learn grammar. It helps us, it helps our language, how we can speak correctly. Today when I talk about narration, direct or indirect speech, direct and indirect speech, or we call it narration, we call it even reported speech. You know, when the actual words of a speaker, when we want to convey the message of a speaker to another person, we can call it, or we can say it in two ways. Number one, the actual words of a speaker without any change, and those are generally kept in quote, that is in inverted commas, and this is called as direct speech. We do not change the idea there, the words there, while we talk about the direct speech. But when we want to say or convey the same message to the person without changing the meaning, we remove sometimes these inverted commas. Always we remove these inverted commas, number one. Number two, sometimes we use conjunction that to combine reporting verb with reported speech. So that is called as indirect speech. So in indirect speech we do not use generally inverted commas, we do not use note of interrogation, we do not use exclamation mark, but sometimes if necessary we use conjunction that. But before that, let me tell you the two main parts of what I say this direct speech. Here I have written a sentence, I say. Quote, we can call it quote, comma, inverted commas begin. Teacher can say quote, so you mean, or you have to take it into consideration that teacher means to write comma, inverted commas begin. I write a story, unquote, that means full stop and commas close. This is the direct speech, because you find there the actual words of a speaker are written in inverted commas. Okay? And if I change it into indirect speech, see the difference first. Here are the two parts in this sentence. One is I say, the second part is I write a story. And this part here without inverted commas, which is out of inverted commas, where we write subject and verb, subject and verb. So this is subject plus verb, or we can say noun plus verb, we can say pronoun plus verb. A subject can be pronoun, it can be a noun, plus verb. Verb, when I talk about verb, only few verbs here. Say, says, so we can write says to, sometimes we can write tell, tells, or tells to. So this is these words, these verbs. If you see, these are written in present tense. Whenever, because we have to learn about tenses also. You have already learnt about tenses. That's why I have selected this topic to discuss with you. We have already undergone the rules of regarding tenses. So we know the structure of tenses. here I have written the first sentence, that is, I say this is reporting verb, and I write a story, this is reporting speech or reported speech, because these are the actual words of the speaker. See the difference, what the difference is? When I talk about direct speech, so it means that the actual words of a speaker without the change or without removing inverted commas, actual words, this is called direct speech. When I write it like this, I say that I write a story, no doubt you find that there is a little difference. The difference here in this sentence is that reporting verb and reporting speech, these are connected by conjunction that. Conjunction that is there. So there are no inverted commas, only full stop is there. This is the indirect speech, and the words are same, idea is the same. Now once again, when I talk about reporting verb, there is subject plus verb, and this is without any inverted commas, and there you can find even said, you can find said too, and we write not only this, sometimes we write asked, sometimes we write told. We never write asked to or told to, mind it. We can write said to, we can write said. We do not write in indirect form, we do not write asked to or we do not write told to, because these verbs are not followed by to, mind it. Now the point is here that we know now what is reporting verb, and now reported speech. So there are two main parts, one is reporting verb and the second is reported speech. What is this reported speech? Those actual words that are written in inverted commas, though that is reported speech. Now when I talk about how we can change direct into indirect, that's very important. That is we or you as students must know. There sometimes we find change in pronouns. That's why I have written here three sentences. Here it is first person, here it is second person, here it is third person. Let me tell you first the change. I say, quote, I write a letter. I can write it here. I say that I write a letter, because it reflects back. There is no second person or third person in reporting speech. Then you say, when I say you say, that means the listener. There are three persons. One is, that is the first person who speaks, second person who is listening, and the third person about whom we are talking to. That means he can be a he, she. That means he can be a male, he can be a female, or they can be many. So you say, I write a story. Here, when I change it into indirect form, it can be you say that. I can be changed into you. You say that you write a story, because I am talking about you. He says, third person, I write a story. So he here, for example, if I talk about Bashir, if I talk about here Rashid, he is not present here. I say Bashir says. What does he say? He says, I write a story. So who writes a story? Bashir writes a story. That means we can put a pronoun he instead of Bashir. So I can say he says that he writes a story. You know that when we write third person singular, that is he, she, or it, or any name, singular name. So verb can be, there is a little bit change in verb, that is we write s or es with the base form of verb. I write, he writes. I play, he plays. I sing, he sings. You know this, because this is regarding the tenses. Now when here, that's what I said, that these three sentences tell us how pronouns can be changed. Pronouns can be sometimes changed. There are the rules where the pronouns change. But see about the tenses. The very first rule about direct and indirect speech is that reported or reporting verb never changes. The tense of reporting verb never changes. It can be in three tenses. It can be in present tense, that means I say. It can be in past tense, that is I said. It can be in future tense, that is I shall say or I will say. So what is the first rule? The tense of reporting verb never changes. It remains always unchanged. This is the thing that you have to keep in mind. Second rule. Second rule is when reporting verb is in present tense. What is present tense? I have written here say, says, says to, or tell, tells, or I can write even sometimes asks or sometimes ask. These are the verbs that you find. These are the present tense, because students from 8th grade, 7th grade, they feel a little bit confusion, but 12th class students know this. But see, when you find these words, you must it must be clear, and you must take it in your mind for granted that the reporting verb is in present tense. When you find said, when you find said to, or when you find asked or told, it means that reporting verb is in past tense. Okay. Now, I have told you that whenever there you find a sentence in direct speech or in indirect speech, especially in direct speech, these tenses do not change. Reporting verb remains unchanged. The second rule that is you have to keep in mind, that is when reporting verb is in present tense. See, in present tense, here it is in present tense, here it is in present tense, here it is in present tense. That's why I have written this sentence here. When reporting verb is in present tense, the tense or in future tense, mind it, when reporting verb is in present tense or in future tense, that means I will say or I shall say, the tense of reporting speech, the tense of reporting speech or the tense in reported speech remains unchanged. It does not change. Which? The tense in reported speech. When reporting verb is in present tense, the tense does not change. Pronouns can change sometimes, as I have defined here. See here, I say that I write a story, you say that you write a story, and see, the tense does not change, only the pronoun can change. He says that he writes a story. So write and writes, I have written it in present tense. Now rule is there, very clear rule. These can be written, if I write this sentence only in different tenses, you know already the tenses, that is present indefinite. I write a story. If I talk about present continuous or present progressive, that means I am writing a story. So it can be changed. I say that I am writing a story. No change. But if here it is, you say I am writing a story. So it can be changed. You say that you are writing a story, because we write are or were generally with second person, that is you. You say I am writing a story. It can be changed. You say that you are writing a story. He says I am writing a story. He says that he is writing a story. So we can change even auxiliary. How? According to the pronoun. We cannot write am with he. It is clear. We cannot write is with I. I am, he is, she is, you are. So let me do now, if I talk about present perfect. Change it into a present perfect if you can. Yes, yes, correct. I have written a story. I have written a story. So I say that I have written a story. You say, if I write the same words, you say I have written a story. You say that you have written a story. Now see the change here. He says I have written a story. He says that he has written a story. So there is the change in pronoun. Why so? In auxiliary. Because we write have with I, with you, with we, with they. But we write has in when I talk about present perfect. Has with he, she, it, or any singular name. So he has written a story. She has written a story. Then if the verb is in past tense, see here, I said, no, here first this, I said. If I write here, I say I wrote a story. Now let me talk about this rule first. I say I wrote a story. So the reporting verb is in past. It cannot be changed. I'll say I say that I wrote a story. No change, because I have already told you that when the reporting verb is in present or future tense, the tense of reporting speech remains unchanged. If it is in past tense, simple past, it can remain in past. So I say I wrote a story, it can be changed into I say that I wrote a story. I say, or he says, no, quote, he wrote a story. He says that he wrote a story, because the tense does not change. Because why so? I have already told you the reporting verb is in present tense. Now, when I talk about then when can be their change? So this can be written in all these 12 forms. 12 forms, present 4 forms of present tense, 4 forms of past tense, 4 forms of future tense. There will be no change, only conjunction that can be written, because here it is necessary in this rule. And we know that why there is no change in tense, because the reporting verb is in present tense. Now there is the change. When reporting verb is in past, for example, I write here subject, then I write said or said to, whatever it is there. When you find these words, these verbs, you must take it for granted that reporting verb is in past. When reporting verb is in past tense, there is a lot of change in the tense of reported speech, the tense that we find in reported speech. For example, if I write one sentence, I say, here I said, here reporting verb is in past. I write a story. The verb in reporting speech or reported speech, it is in present tense. There can be no change. You can even write, take your pens and notebooks. I'll just discuss it. When reporting verb is in past, the tense of reported speech undergoes certain changes. First, simple present or present indefinite becomes past indefinite. That means write becomes wrote. And you know now how we can change the pronouns. For example, I said, I write a story. It can be changed. I said that I wrote a story. Why so? Because reporting verb is in past. So present, here it is present indefinite. Present indefinite becomes past indefinite. Present simple becomes past simple. Write can be changed into wrote, second form of verb. If I write it in present continuous, that means I am writing into its correspondence tense, past tense. I said, I am writing a story. It can be changed. I said that I was writing a story. Am writing can be changed into was writing. So present rule is here. Present progressive or present continuous becomes past continuous. When the reporting verb is in past tense. See here once again, I said, quote, I write a story, unquote. I said that I wrote a story. So commas are removed, conjunction that has been used here, and there is the only full stop that we put. Now present continuous becomes past continuous. Let me give you once more this example. I said, quote, I am writing a story. We can change it. I said that I was writing a story. So am writing will be changed into was writing. Now if it is in present perfect, that can be changed into past perfect. For example, I say I have written. I said, I am talking about said. When reporting verb is in past, I said, I have written a story, it can be changed into past perfect. So present perfect changes into past perfect. I said, I have written a story. So you can write it, I said that I had written a story. He said, quote, I have written a story. Yes? Yes. He said that he had written a story. Good. So present perfect becomes past perfect. You can write it, you can note it. When reporting verb is in past, present perfect changes into past perfect. Good. Then present perfect progressive, present perfect continuous can be changed into past perfect continuous. Only when reporting verb is, I am telling it again and again for you. When it is in present simple tense, no change. When it is say, says, say to, says to, etc., no change. But here when it is said, I said, you said, he said, I have written a story, it can be changed into past perfect. Then past perfect continue, present perfect continuous, that means have been writing, have been writing. He said, quote, I have been writing a story. That means that the tense reporting verb is in past perfect, present perfect continuous. It can be changed into past perfect continuous. So here we change it, had been writing a story, had been writing a story. Now clear, when reporting verb is in past tense, the tense of reported speech undergoes certain changes. Simple indefinite, that means simple present becomes simple past, or present simple becomes past simple, present continuous or progressive becomes past continuous or progressive, then present perfect becomes past perfect, and present perfect continuous becomes past perfect continuous. Very good. Now these are not the tenses only, that these are the only four tenses, that these four forms of present tense. When the reporting verb is now in past and reported speech is in past. For example, I say here, I said, or let me write third person, he said, he said. Now here it is, I wrote a story. If I tell you to change this in the indirect form, what can you do? Here it is wrote, here it is not right. So in theory it changes into past perfect. But in speaking, generally we do not change it. It remains past. So I'll tell you here, he said that he had written a story. So past simple can be changed into past perfect. Then once again I'll tell you, he said, quote, I wrote a story. In theory it is changed into into past perfect, but in spoken English we do not generally change it. It can remain as it is, as past. He said that he had written a story. If now it is in past continuous, that means he said I was writing a story, it can be written into past perfect continuous. He said that he had been writing a story. And when the reporting verb is in past and reported speech is in past or past perfect continuous, there is no change in tenses. For example, he said, quote, I had written a story. It is in past perfect tense, so he said that he had written a story. Or once again I will tell you, if it is in past perfect continuous, that is he said, quote, I had been writing a story. So the tense is in past perfect continuous, only the pronoun can change. He said that he had been writing a story. This is regarding the first rule, second rule and third rule. And there are other rules. It is not only that we have completed direct and indirect speech. You can practice it. You can write 12 sentences of I write a story. I'll just give you the hint what you have to write. 12 sentences of these three tenses, that is I write a story. Let me repeat. I write a story. Then I am writing a story. I have written a story. I have been writing a story. These are the 4 forms of present tense. Then past tense. I wrote a story. I was writing a story. I had written a story. I had been writing a story. Past. Then the future. I shall write a story. I shall be writing a story. I shall have written a story, and I shall have been writing a story. These are the 12 sentences from the first rule, here. So you can change it, and in next lecture, inshallah, I'll be discussing another rules. I hope that you'll stay with me and you will learn things. And here just the difference between present and this what I say reporting verb and reported speech. Then the direct, what is direct and what is indirect. In today's lecture I have told you some certain things. One, what is the difference between direct and indirect speech? What are the things that are kept in mind while writing, changing direct speech into indirect speech? When in direct speech we have commas and we have to remove these, and always one thing is there, then when we write this that, we do not write after that a capital letter. We write when it is in direct speech we write a capital letter, but when we write it in indirect speech we do not write a capital letter. So this is the first thing that you have to keep in mind. Once again I will repeat it. The tense of reporting verb never changes. Number 2, when reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, the tense of reporting speech remains unchanged. When reporting verb is in past tense, there the tense in reported speech changes. Present simple present becomes simple past, present continuous becomes past continuous, present perfect becomes past perfect, and present perfect continuous becomes past perfect. When there is reported speech in past tense, past becomes past perfect and past continuous becomes past perfect continuous. And when we talk about past and past perfect continuous and past perfect, the tense remain unchanged in these 2 tenses. Thank you very much. This was a narration for you. Thank you very much.